Hello. Uh-oh. Oh, I may have forgotten one thing. Wait, pause champ. Pause champ. Wait. Just pretend that one wasn't there. Yep. There we go. Nailed it. How's it going, Amber? How's the stuff? How's the thing? I am stuffed. I had good food yesterday. I hope this what I have planned, what I've set up, did some testing. I hope this will be viable. It's gonna be entertaining for at least today. I don't know how much further it will potentially go, but I have set some stuff and things up. We're just gonna see where it leads to. Yeah. Okay, so context. I was talking about this idea with Mel. I don't know who brought it up first. Well, it was him, and then made me think of another thing, or like another way around. But it's kind of something that I think I've wanted to do before, but I never put much extra thought into it. But now I'm finally going to get around to actually trying to do this. Plain and simple. I will show you right now. Thunder intensifies. Damn. So, any one of these... Oh. There we go. Any one of these. And I've... Oh, right. Okay, first, before I show you, we gotta select an area. I really want to try effing around and finding out in Louisville. And that's because it's like one of the highest threat areas. And it's basically something that I've never been able to master or handle up there. And I think that'll just be really interesting for me to more or less vanquish something that I almost want to say don't think I can, but not with that attitude. I want to get up in Louisville and conquer it, basically. That being said, there's so much everywhere in this game. Like, for instance, this place over here, which is really far away from, I guess not really far away. Riverside, you can potentially go over there. Then again, we'll be on like the opposite side of the map to find out more about this place. So naturally, I'm more inclined to Muldra West Point. Where is a good starting, though? I mean, with my expertise and knowledge, I guess either or is good as the other. We're definitely not going to be heading to Louisville anytime soon, that's for sure. We'll need some kind of preparation. So I think I'll go ahead and start off here in Muldra for now. It'll be also decently recognizable, because the reason why I say I want it to be decently recognizable is everything is going to look very different. It's going to look different. Because, I'll go ahead and select that. Oh right, I gotta... That's not right. Do I have to do custom sandbox? Then go to Muldra? There we go, okay. So, I set up a setting called 1 year later. That's what I call it. And the main crux of it is basically this. Day or month since the apocalypse, it's been 12 months. A significant amount of time has passed in the world before we start, for pretty much an entire year. That means everything has like kind of like overgrown with like vines and trees and shrubbery and all that kind of stuff. I even added some extra mods to help enhance that feel. Some of them kind of just make the place look a little bit more dirtier looking. There was one that kind of just like barricades random windows and doors and whatnot. I think that one also like destroys a bunch of random windows. Like the whole place looks like it's been ransacked and gone through countless times over the year. What else did I have? Oh, so I set the zombie count to low instead of normal. This is to pretty much the fact that it has been like a significant amount of time. They have kind of like been periodically dispatched, or they have spread out, that kind of stuff. But namely, it's to go along with the fact that I put the entire loot rarity to extremely rare. Every loot table is now extremely rare. Like, finding anything is gonna be an ordeal. And that's why I said, I think this will be interesting for today, probably tomorrow. But I don't know how much longer I will be able to survive. I should be perfectly fine. I just have to get up like some farming type stuff going. I need to basically set up a sustainability sort of thing. Additionally, what is it? World, nature. Here we go. Erosion speed, I made it like very fast. This is to help pretty much do maximum erosion in the world. Fishing abundance, I increased the abundance on fishing, and I increased nature's abundance, like when forging and whatnot, to very abundant. So when we're just going around doing the forging thing, we're just gonna find all kinds of random shit. I think this should be very helpful. Probably, maybe. We'll see how far sticks and rocks get us. And wild plants and berries? Yeah. World instant shut off in electricity for water and electricity, just because, you know, it's been 12 months later. House alarm frequency, I decreased the alarm frequency of house alarms to be extremely rare, just because, you know, the whole place has been completely stripped through and gone through and whatnot. Would make sense that most of them have already gone off and died off, including locked houses. All of the houses are basically like completely destroyed. I did a test run just to feel it out, and so many of the houses are like just straight up missing doors. They're like destroyed. Refrigeration effectiveness, I increased this to high. That's a personal preference. Basement, I increased the spawn of basements up to often. I think it was sometimes or something like that. This is just because this is new. I just want to find more basements. That's smart for my entertainment. That's that. Vehicles. Recent survivor vehicles. I don't quite exactly know what this is, but when I was doing research online of how to do a playstyle like this, it was suggested to increase that there. Locked vehicle frequency, extremely rare. All the vehicles that are pretty much left behind have already also been ransacked. Livestock being... Okay, we got some mod stuff here. Nothing too wild. Just some of the regular stuff that I've liked, including a new one, which I'm very excited to play around with, called Inventory Tetris. If you don't know what Inventory Tetris already is, well, I'll show you. Now, this is actually where I have come full stop. I had all this preparation, everything was set up. I never actually thought about or considered what kind of traits or occupation I want in this. Now, this is not going to be a speedrun kind of thing. We're not just going to get in there, bing, bang, boom, done, do the thing. I kind of plan this to be a long format thing. My hope is that this will go for at least 2 weeks, at least. So I gotta think really quite ahead on this one. First and foremost, I want the wilderness knowledge. I think this will be not only very helpful, but possibly thematic. But the lore, the kind of build-up that I have in mind is basically we are playing kind of almost Fallout style, where our character is going to be emerging from a vault that was basically a safety bunker, or like a safety bunker, and it's been a year, we're completely out of resources, and it's no longer safe to stay within the bunker. Time to leave now, and I will be effectively emerging 1 year later and trying to fend for myself as a flaccid little hidey hole person. I did add a mod that like adds clarification to all of these things. So if I mouse over things, say like low thirst, normally it says needs less water to survive. This actually shows me apparently 50% less thirst, which seems like these nuts. Light eater 25% less hunger. Actually sounds very helpful. So now we can actually see what exactly these things do specifically. So what exactly is wilderness knowledge? Can find medical herbs and craft medicines and poultices from them, and make simple stones from bone tools. Knows if wild food is poisonous. Knowledge. I can make stone tools, blade, long blade, scythe, lots of things. Make bone tools, fishing hook, sewing needle, awl, club, hatchet head, jawbone axe. Make crude whetstone. That I think that'll be important. Spear bind, wire bind, sharpened blade, sharpened bone. Sorry. Make fishing rod, snare trap. Make poultice. I don't know what that is, to be honest. Plantain, comfrey, and wild garlic. Growing seasons. Black sage, comfrey, common mallow, wild garlic. There's a lot of stuff I don't know much about. But carving, foraging, napping, and maintenance, those are going to be some very important things for me, because not only do I gain a +1 on all of those things, but it gives me a permanent 75% bonus on those skills, which will allow me to, level these up significantly faster, much more efficiently over the course of play. That being said, that's the extent. I don't think any of these start off with wilderness knowledge. I guess I could do my own custom one. But usually choosing a occupation is going to be smarter. You'll get like additional bonuses that others may not. Like for example, chef, you get keen cooking, others don't have. Oh nice, chef has a foraging bonus to vision radius. Chance to find animals, berries, mushrooms, junk food, wild plants, and herbs. Find medical plants. Chef could be a bang. Noted. Oh, we can just see a lot just mousing over them. Chance to find trash and junk. More trash and junk. Hell yeah. Crop farmer. Make flies curve from cigarettes, loose tobacco, chewing tobacco. Flies cure. I don't actually know what that is. Cures slug trap, scrow. Foraging bonus. This one gets a nice big foraging bonus. 1.5 vision radius. Less affected by weather, less affected by darkness. Chance to find crops. Increase to find wild herbs. Find animal, fruits, vegetables. Chance to find junk food, medical food. Crop farmer could be good. It's kind of something that we'll more or less need to survive, I think. I've never done fishing, though. I'd be down for doing some fishing. Fishing rod. Fix fishing rod. Get wire back. Make fishing net. Make chum. And some foraging stuff. Okay. I'd say those two are pretty decent. Veteran's not a bad choice. It's a little bit more offensive, but I don't think that's what I need. Slightly faster movement through forest woodlands. Less muscle strain from chopping trees. Less affected by wad, darkness. Chance to find firewood, mushrooms. Slightly faster movement through forests and woodlands, I think actually could be super strong. Increased axe swinging and chopping speed. Bonus chopping damage if using an axe. Lumberjack I think could be pretty good, because... Now, okay, hold up. It says through forests and woodlands, and I think that's actually a mechanical aspect in the game, where the game recognizes what is in a tile. Is it residential? Is it a forest? Is it commercial? Etc., etc. So despite everything being completely overgrown, I'm still going to be in, say, residential or whatever have you. It's not going to be counted as forests, despite there being an insane amount of trees. So, I think I'm going to abstain on this one. I think I'd rather have crops or fibs. Alright, what else do we got? I like the idea of cooking though. Could have been engineer. What does engineer actually get? Generator, aerosol bomb, flame bomb, pipe bomb, noise gen, smoke bomb, firecrack, crafted gas mask builder, improved gas mask. Welding, blacksmithing. Welding actually could be potential. What is blacksmith knowledge? Can use an anvil to create metal items. Forge, primitive forge, and advanced forge. Blast furnace, smelting furnace, and primitive furnace. Charcoal burner and pit. Crude whetstone. Dome kiln. Oh my god, why did I completely forget about that? Going to the McCoy estate actually might be super good for this playthrough. It finally just occurred to me on that one. Oh, how do I completely forget about that? Where is that on the map? I'm gonna go look at a map here. No, well... I'll play it as it comes. Ooh, do I want to go blacksmithing? What does that give me? Maintenance metalworking. No, I think I still got to do crops or fibs. I think that goes about it. I'm not interested in some of these top ones here. So yeah, fish or plant. Ka-chow. What's agriculture? Wait, what is agriculture? Is that... That must be farming. I'm blanking on it. That's probably what that is. Get rid of that one for a second. Yeah, this just gives me a massive bonus to agriculture. Angler gives me foraging and fishing. Ooh, maybe I go with that one instead. I'm reading the two different bonuses. The fact that it gives me a bonus to foraging, like a percentage XP thing. Actually, hold up. No, because then I gain... This one gives me 5 points as extra to spend. This one consumes those 4 to basically give me that. So this one, if I really wanted foraging, I could easily just add that from something else. Is there a fishing place? I think there is a fishing place next to McCoy Estate, because I'm probably going to eventually go up there. That's a really solid spot. Even if it's in the middle of frickin' nowhere. What do you think? I'm kind of torn between these two. Crops or fisher. They both have some pretty good considerations. Meow! Who's meowing at me? You made me jump. Oh, I saw your name. I'm gonna hunt you down. I'm gonna thank you directly, whether you like it or not. Thank you. Aoa? Zero? Apologies if I don't know how to pronounce that name. Thank you. I should also say that this is a bit of an extra little information here. I do plan 90% plan, 10% hoping to have integration in PZ here. I have a very small mod that basically requires a ton of manual setup. That's why I say when it's small, it's not automated. Aye? It's an animal? That does ring a bell. Let me Google this one. Steam wrapped? Steam wrapped, what is that? Like a wrap up? Oh, this is the eye, yeah, right, with the like eyes that basically project soul. This is a very, yep. But like I was saying, I plan on eventually having Twitch integration in this game. I just haven't set it up. It requires a significant manual setting up. Using like Stream.bot, you eventually be able to type in either commands or I'll set up to the point redemption, all that kind of good stuff. It's just, it requires a lot of manual setup and also figuring out certain types of code. Perhaps on my day off this Wednesday, I'll figure that out. I hope. Big hopes on that one. So what is your Steam wrapped? I'm assuming this is like your Steam like overall activity. Did I have one? I should have had one, right? Replay, there we go. That makes a little more sense. What is my Steam replay? I'm pretty sure I looked at it at one point. Where would you find that? Also, what do you think, should I do farm or Fimge? I can go either way, I'll be honest. Mine was on the profile page. I will curiously look at mine. On the profile page? I don't see it right away. Maybe it's like in the emails. We can go see what my replay looks like. Emails, and it should just be called like replay, right? I think some level and foraging better, so angler. That's what I was thinking. That to get that XP bonus will go a long way. Like the one level I could care less about, it's that XP multiplier for, you know, the next IRL couple of weeks. That being said, hear me out on this. Notice our points. Points to spend 5. Angler, points to spend 1. We get an extra 4 points over here, which means that I can do like something that gives foraging. Shouldn't be too hard to find. I need wilderness knowledge. Here we go. Wilderness knowledge is going to be super important, I think, because it gives carving and napping. I will need those those abilities. So because this gives foraging, we don't really need the one from angler. I mean, that's going to increase by an extra 25%. But I think this brings us back to the crop farmer. Ooh, especially if I want agriculture. Wilderness knowledge doesn't give us agriculture. And I imagine if I want any form of sustainability, I'm gonna need to be doing farming. Fishing would be nice. I don't mind fish. But I don't think it's the best sustainable thing. Oh wait, we're not even gonna start off with electricity. Oh, I'm gonna have to figure out how to get around that. How do we get around without starting with electricity? No, that's fine. That's fine. We can just make a campfire. Right? No problem. I forgot campfires exist. Okay, I'll go blip. Who blipped me? Oh, you did blip me. Oh, that's weird. That doesn't show up on my, my thing. 2024. 58 games. Sessions. These are just numbers. 36% Football Manager. I know nothing about this game. It seems to be one of your faves. Rocket League. I've heard you mention that one before. 9% Colony Survival? Really? I actually didn't expect this one. 6 Skyrim. Hearts of Iron. Isn't Cheese, also a fan of Hearts of Iron? I just realized you can't do this. Here we go. You've been doxxed. It does vaguely ring a bell. Mine doesn't show that, though. At least not here immediately. It might have showed me at one point. After I saw it first. Now, trying to find... Oh, here it is, here it is. Wait, no. Okay, that's not it. I found my 2022 replay. You want to see my 2022 replay? I went into my emails and searched replay in emails. The first email from Steam apparently is from 2022. Edit profile, then featured showcase. Playing with any mods? Oh yes, FR. Let me just go ahead and pop back out for a quick second. You can see my whole list. The primary crux of this is going to be basically 1 year later. We have been held up into a vault trying to basically wait over the initial panic and huge threat. But after a year later, we have dwindled resources. It's no longer safe to stay held up in our vault, and I will be ascending back up to the ground. Come to find out, it's been 1 year later. Everything's been completely destroyed. You can see some of the stuff and things that I've gotten here. I found one, I thought this would be kind of fun, where Zeds actually drop ammo. I made it decently rare. We're basically going to get like 1 bullet, I think, every other enemy. And plus it's like every bullet in the game, so it's going to be very random. This is just to get like a little extra ammo, because eventually I plan on going to Louisville. I've never vanquished Louisville, and I really want to do it. I got one here about making ammo. It seems like a very complicated process, but in case I want to try making ammo, there it is. Battery drain fix. There's a couple of fixes here because of new things. New weapons, stuff like that. Barricaded world. This is the one. Erosion edition. There's just going to be random barricades on doors. Or windows. Doors are going to be periodically randomly destroyed. All the walls are going to look very grimy and eroded and whatnot. it's definitely going to look like it's been a whopping like 1 year later of like no maintenance and people doing anything around. Super cool looking. I did a test on it. Bianca's wardrobe, because I love fashion. I love dressing up. Detailed descriptions. This is just giving me better description on those things. Drawn map. Drawn map. Equipment UI. Fitness workout overhaul. I'm here nor there about this one. I just remember having this last time we did a multiplayer server. People liked it for whatever reason. Firearms. This just gives more fire in the games because I like more items. Foraging screen illustrations. I hope this works. I've tried to use this back in build 41 and it didn't seem to work. This just adds a beautiful illustration to the foraging menu. That's it. Hopefully it still works. That the art is nice. Has been read. Inventory choices. I've not tried this before, but I really want to now. It's really cool and it's very what's the word? Nostalgic for me because I love inventory Tetris games. So this will be fun to try seeing how that works. Item conditions, master maker. This just adds a bunch of new recipes for making things. Mini health panel. We got like a little health panel on the bottom left of the screen that shows how are we doing. Update alerts, prompts items, so just more food stuff. Proximity inventory, repairable windows, skill recovery journal. Now the thing about the skill recovery journal, I should clarify, I added this just in case I feel like I want it. That being said, I kind of don't plan on using it. I want to try my best to do a full run without ever dying. That's my hope. That's very, very optimistic on me at my end. So I'll be trying my best to not make this. But if at any point I heal over, I might go with that. Happens I played 1,600 hours of Steam content. Oh, I thought you were about to say a specific game. That's a number. I don't know how to quantify that number, but that's definitely a number. Oh, here it is. Streamer Integration Framework. And I think there's like another one somewhere around here. Example events. This is basically just a program, if you will, very simple code that it doesn't really do anything on its own, like at all. I have to manually set it up in Stream.bot and hook it up to Twitch and etc, etc. So it's not just like, you know, download the mod, let's go do the thing. I have to manually set up a bunch of stuff. But eventually, I really hope I can get some Twitch integration stuff on. So I like interactivity kind of stuff. Reference that is 4.5 hours a day. 4.0 hours. That's a lot. Or that's 9 hours every other day. Think about that one. But also includes a month where I didn't play anything because I was on holiday. You mean like 5.4 hours a day minus a month? Okay, you know, I can't help but think about it. I'm going to go look at my Steam 2022 replay. I think that's just very funny to me. Is it still going to show me? Yo, let's go. Let's see my activity, what, 3 years ago? 2022. Let's go. This year you played a lot. Yeah, okay. 47 that year. A bunch of achievements, don't care. 50% controller and keyboard, I guess that adds up. Played a ton of Eidolon. This was one of my favorite Idle games back then. I wasted so much money on that game, but I loved it. If you like Idle games, check it out. What? Apparently I played a ton of Dark Souls 2 back in 2022. This is actually genuinely surprising. And apparently Dark Souls was remastered as well. 6% of playtime. These two are actually genuinely very surprising to me. Oh, you know what it might have been? I might have been playing something on a different launcher. Like Diablo or some other launcher. That might have been the case. Or maybe I was just super into these games. I don't quite remember. How I compare stats, I guess. Classic games, new releases, recent favorites, sure. Oh, here we go. What are... Christ, how do I read? You are what you play. This spider graph shows the kind of games you spent most time. If you would like to know more about me, this is the kind of games I play. Apparently Souls-like. Apparently. Idler, at least in that year, definitely. Next up is open world survival craft. There we go. That's definitely very me. Colony survival, yep. And apparently a very tiny amount of Metroidvania. Not sure where that one came from. I used to play a lot of Metroidvania way back in the day. Let's take a closer look at your top played games. Okay. What's going on here? Here we go. Oh, it was in October. That adds up. That adds up. Yeah. Remaster. This was back in July and August. You can see I went to go try DS1 for the first time. And then like a month later after that, I'm like, you know what? Let's go try Dark Souls 2. New Vegas. I completely forgot I got super into New Vegas at one point. Director's cut. I want to do that. I told you. Oh. Okay, I gotta go show this. I was not bullshitting on this one. What is it called again? Wasteland? Wasteland. There it is. Okay, I clicked on the wrong one. That's why. I clicked on Wasteland 2 and it said like, what, a little over an hour? I'm like, that can't be right. I was clicked on the wrong one. It's director's cut. There it is, 106 hours. Wasteland 2 is so good. I really like this. There's the recap. Wow. And a bunch of other ones. Oh, this is when I got into EverQuest. I've never played EverQuest before. I was like, you know, I can't be a true nerd if I don't go try some of the most iconic nerd games, right? So I was like, you know what, let's go try EverQuest. Why not? And it was really good. EverQuest is super good, even nowadays. But I'm a nostalgic, individual for that type of art style and gameplay style. We don't talk about that. Wait, what is this name? You are what you play. 2024. Colony Sim, Souls-like, open world survivor craft, hero shooter, sniper, Warhammer 40k. Wait, Warhammer 40k, how is that I guess these are tags, right? This seems like a very specific kind of tag. What's this one? How you compare... That's a lot of achievements. That's a lot of achievements. Definitely played a lot more different things than I. Longest streak was... I think this is like nothing statement here. Longest streak. 20 hours of Space Marine 2. That doesn't sound like a whole lot. I guess it's not really that high. What is sniper? I think I know this genre of game. I think. I've watched gameplay of games that are like that. Sniper Elite 4 and 5, yeah. Alright, what else have we got in here? Anything interesting in 2022? What am I looking at? Oh, this is per month. Random assortment of stuff and things. Even try to get back into Guild Wars. Okay, Pog. We learned something today? Don't know what. Alright, let's actually get into this. I don't think I need to adjust any of these. They should be set up correctly 1 year later. I think I'm officially going to go with Crop Farmer. That one feels the best to me. What kind of negatives would I want? Oh Christ, High Thirst is actually a lot stronger than I thought. Apparently it doubles your thirst. It only gives you 1 point for double on the thirst. I guess that's actually kind of fair. Because once you get like a rain collector kind of thing, and you have a decent safe house, a base and whatnot, you kind of have unlimited water. You just got to keep preparing the water. As well as if you ever want to do travel, you're always going to have to bring with you like an extra water bottle or two. So I guess that makes sense why it's only a +1. Ooh, I never saw with this. So Sunday Driver does reduce max speed by quite a bit. Vehicle acceleration, reverse speed. This actually might be a very bad one to take. Maybe. Sunday Driver. There's two flip sides on this coin. One, we're going to be driving through a lot of shrubbery, which means our car is going to constantly get stuck and caught on things, which is going to slow it down. And ultimately, with this, we're probably going to get stuck and not be able to move if I have this. That being said, there's going to be so much foliage about that it might actually be a bad idea to have even a vehicle at all. I don't think I'll efficiently be able to drive around. The contrast on that one is that the roads should be safe. Should be, in theory. So as long as I just only stick to the roads with a vehicle, who would have thought? Then this should be fine. I'm gonna do it. Just because I don't see myself attempting to use a vehicle all that much. That should be fine. All thumbs. No, I don't like that one. Clumsy. Definitely not. Cowardly? Cowardly is probably a bad idea. Yeah, no. Fast metabolism, what's that? Calories needed to start gaining weight. Losing weight's probably a bad idea, right? Come back to that one later. Short-sighted. Foraging bonus, no. Slow metabolism? Wait, what's different here? Increased calories needed to start gaining weight. Possibly bugged? Okay, I guess we'll just skip that. Slow reader. Less reading speed. I'm perfectly fine with that. Smoker. People do smoker way too often, so I always skip it. Slow healer. Injuries severity. I think slow healer actually will be not bad. Says of illness, but I think this is actually going to be quite worth it because there's less Zeds. Now, granted, I'm still going to have to be able to find certain right stuff and things, but I don't think, yeah, the slow healer I think is good. I'm confident on that one. I can handle it. Weak stomach, food poisoning severity. Yikes. Agoraphobic? Okay, definitely not that one. Claustrophobic. Rooms bigger than 70 tiles do not cause panic. Okay, so I just panic when indoors. No. Conspicuous. Increased chance to be spotted. Definitely no. Hard of hearing. No. Appetite. More hunger. Oh. Apparently hearty appetite gives you an increased chance to find animals, berries, mushrooms, and junk food. That actually sounds like a bonus. I mean, I guess the slight exception, depending on this one, is it's a higher chance to find those things? Or does that mean, like, I just find more stuff in general? I don't know how foraging works. Anyway, continuing. Prone to illness, cold progression, cold strength, zombification duration, corpse sickness rate, chance of casting cold progression. I think that's actually pretty decent. We're more prone to getting a cold and zombification one, which is neither here nor there. That's good. Prone to illness. Yeah, go on. Redundant fighter. What? Decreases combat XP gain. 25% XP for the following set. We just don't get as much XP for combat skills. Okay. Sure. Increased sleep duration. Fatigue rate. Fatigue recovery while sleeping. That doesn't seem good. Fear of blood. Short of breath. Disorganized. Out of shape. Restless sleeper. A possibility on that one. Less XP. Weak. Then puny. Alright, that's it. We got 7 points. Where to put those 7 points? I am more lenient onto, like, some strength-based stuff. Let's look at all the sixers. What are the high-end stuff? A lot more carry weight and +2 strength. That right there already sounds really good. Strength is more or less the game. Carry more stuff. Hit harder, I assume. And then carry weights is multi-many. Perception. Hiker. What is that? Forging. Forging and trapping. Indifferent. I already got some of those. First aid and foraging. Fitness actually could be better than strength, I'm not gonna lie. I see myself constantly walking and running around. Just, again, why I planned on with the Sunday driver kind of thing. I imagine there's gonna be lots of running, walking, all that kind of stuff. So fitness might be the go-to on this one. Oh, which reminds me, I definitely think I'm gonna want runner. 4 points, which is kind of unfortunate. But I think I am definitely gonna want runner. To just have more movement speed and level up the movement speed one in general. Because again, I plan on doing lots and lots of walking. Running is definitely going to be worth it in my opinion. Alright, now down to 3ers. Vehicles, don't care. Keen Cook. Potential. Iron Gut. Whistler. Whittler? +2 to carving. Sharpen bone. Make bone. Okay. Wakeful. Outdoorsy. That actually sounds like it's like basically the game here. Lights fires faster with a low chance of breaking kindling. Less chance of catching cold. That would combat nicely with the prone to illness. Extremely low chance to get damaged by... Oh, that one right there. Extremely low chance to get damaged by trees while walking. Very low chance to get damaged while running. There's trees frickin' galore. There's trees everywhere. That one's probably gonna be it. That one's probably gonna be it. A little bit more bonus to forging stuff. I'm gonna take a just quick jaunt look through. Low thirst, light eater, gardener. Okay. Dexterous. Nah. Outdoorsy. Definitely. That gives me one additional bonus. I guess I can just 6 Sunday driver. That or take another thing down here. I'd be willing to take high thirst. What would that give me? Up to 2. Carving, low thirst. I could take high thirst and then low thirst. I think those cancel each other out. Like, you can't take them both. Gardener, dexterous, cat's eye. I think I'm gonna need cat's eye, not gonna lie. Yeah. Alright, high thirst, cat's eye. Done. Save. Call this 1 year later. Save. Yay, we gotta play dress up. I like dress up. Annabelle Blank. My name is also Blank. Skin, I'm the whitest person around. Horse strike. Was it Jane?
Hey!
Hey!
Hey! Hey!
Who was my favorite? I think it was Jane.
Hey! 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 Hey!
Oh, no, Kate. I think I like Kate.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
It's more soft-spoken. I like that one. Hair type. Long braids? Oh, those are braids. You can barely see it. Can I scroll on this? No. What kind of hairstyle? I should probably prep it well for a wilderness kind of thing. Or we can go Amazon style. Bald? Bald is beautiful, not gonna lie. Yeah, I'll do that. Stubble? No, we're gonna be bald. Hat, and then just immediately put on a hat. The pink summer hat is really quite a look. Ever since I came across that, it's really quite a look on that one. Just the neon on this. Ultimately, I'm not a hat kind of person. Glasses, no. Vest. Tank top. Shirts. What kind of shirt do we want? Hawaiian. Hunting camo? Actually, hunting camo kind of is very fitting. Let's go with the camo. T-shirt. Should probably wear a shirt underneath. Crop top, easy. Pants. Why is one of the types of pants just called pants? You have jeans, long shorts, denim, shorts, denim, shorts, military shorts, green camo, and then pants. You know, I'm a pants kind of guy. Let's go. Skirt, although I do love me a good skirt. I definitely shouldn't be wearing a skirt in this scenario. Wouldn't be that logical in my head. But I do like a skirt. Dress socks. I want some generic. Actually, wait, no. We're getting some neon pink socks. Screw everyone. Shoes. Some nice rubber shoes, my god. What is that? I don't recognize those shoes. Are those new? Strapped. Dare I say all the shoes look the same? Necklace, can't see it. Vest extra? Oh, nice. Turn. Yeah, having a vest actually might be really good, and might see why in a moment. Gray vest. Voice, ball. I think we're all good. Good to go. 1 year later. Beep. Oh boy. Okay. Now we're actually gonna get into it. Oh, stretch. Let's go. These are the end times. Not quite. The end times was like a while ago. The end was a while ago. Everyone has already left the theater. This is how you died. Actually, not quite correct. I technically lived for like an entire year. So, everything's kind of fine. Then again, I guess I am probably going to die a year after here. Alright, hydrate everyone. Stretch. Definitely not stalling. Keep stretching. Alright, let's go. And pause. Alright, immediately we start in a house where the 2 doors right next to me are both broken. Lovely. Is it just gonna like show me a bunch of random things I just learned? It says learned napstone all. What actually is that? A-N-A-P. Is there any descriptor on what this is? Napstone all. Oh, I'm guessing this is a component for something else? So, brain. Required items. K-N-A-P. Naps. Okay. I guess it's not a part of anything. it is a thing. For whatever for, it is a thing. Probably won't know until I make one. Alright. Okay, so wow. Oh, wow. Inventory is huge. Last time I tried testing everything, my inventory was not this big. Now it feels really big. Maybe. Probably. Unsure. Wow. You know what? Probably because each of the characters that I had didn't have this vest. Apparently this vest I have equipped has a very high inventory capacity. Or whatever God knows the reason. And for some reason, I start off with 5 magazines. Is that normal? No, that is normal. Never mind. You do start off with 5 magazines to M9 for the new gun system. I'm keeping them. I will gladly keep these. And you can see there's some stuff right next to me here. Scrap woods, doorknobs, door hinge. Rhymes with orange. Alright. Oh, loading intensifies. Alright.